You are watching PunkTV.ca, streaming videos on demand 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now with over 15,000 assets from videos to interviews, photos, and reviews of CDs, movies, and hot new products. PunkTV.ca is your web TV magazine, so keep watching PunkTV.ca.
Cause I'm on the wrong side of the track. Got a talent or two for getting out of the stew when they got me backed up to the wall. Got pretty good teeth, I got a smile underneath on a mission to please one and all. Cause I'm on the wrong side of the track. Got a talent or two for getting out of the stew when they got me backed up to the wall.
All right, I'm Dixon Christie here from PunkTV.ca. We're here with Hugh Cornwell, one of the innovators and originators in the punk rock scene, and certainly a staple for music for the past 30 years. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. It's been a great visit so far.
Good. So tell us about North by Northeast and what brings you down to this festival.
Well, I've been here about this is, I think, my third trip here. I think first came back 3 or 4 years ago. And it's very nice. I mean, Toronto. It's always nice to come to Toronto because it's the favourable side of America, really, isn't it? I mean, I always enjoy coming here. So
as opposed to going to the States.
Yeah, it's very pleasurable. So a lot of nice people here, and always very supportive. Always, even when I was in the Stranglers, very supportive over here.
And I noticed just as we've been sitting here, you're running into old friends, old punk rockers. You've seen that Andy from the Scenics was here, and you're running into old friends. How is that, to be able to get in touch with your old pals?
Well, if we recognise each other, because everyone changes over the years, so it's fun.
All right, so the main reason you're over here, you've got a new album out. It's on Invisible Hands.
That's right.
And it's called Hoover Dam?
Hoover Dam, and it's completely free on download, not just 1 or 2 tracks. The whole album you can download free from the internet. It takes 2 minutes.
Really?
I don't belong here at all. I'm any part in a squall, as a matter of fact. I'm wrong side of the track.
Tell us about the decision that you made to allow this album for free. Do you understand something about the industry already? That it's no use in trying to sell it? Is that why you did it?
Exactly. I mean, the thing is that it was the product of a long conversation between the record company and me and my manager, and the record company are very brave. I think it's the first time a record label has actually given away an album totally free. And they were of the opinion that it would be better to get the music out there and let the voice of people's make decisions on their own without any hype. And if something's good, people will find out about it, and they tell their friends and stuff. So, and we're quite confident with this. So we'd rather let people have it, and then we'll release the hard copy in a short while time. And on vinyl as well. And if someone likes something, they normally want to own it anyway. So it just gives people the option to try it first. Suck it and see. And apparently, when it's on a CD manufactured, it's slightly better quality than you get when you download. Apparently, so what we're going to do is we're going to when it comes out as a physical product, it's going to be a nice pack with a movie with it, which we made at the same time as the record. That's
Blueprint?
Blueprint, which is a live performance of the album in the studio with no overdubs or anything, just mixed straight down as it was played in a few hours and filmed. And I did a lot of editing work on that, and we've been showing it in cinemas. It's going down quite well. So we're going to show that here as well. Yeah,
and we'll be down there to check that out. Obviously, you guys have been touring with that movie.
Yes, we have. We've been taking it around. It's very strange doing a tour of cinemas because I'm used to doing a show every night, but instead I don't.
Do you feel compelled to go up on stage and play a couple of songs?
No. What we've been doing is doing a Q&A afterwards and just explaining about the record and the whole genesis of the film and how it all came about. And people, they're enjoying it. It's and you get great sound in a cinema.
I know what to say when conversations in play. I know the words
It's interesting to note that actually we were talking about Thomas Dolby. I had lunch with him today. He said that, of course, he knows all kinds of luminaries in technology and people that own these big companies for downloads. And he said that the people that sell the most songs are the songs that they allowed for free download first. So hopefully there will be a big market for the album for people to grab. But by adding the Blue Note, did I say that right, Blue Note?
What's the Blue Note?
No, the name of the movie.
Oh, Blueprint.
Blueprint.
Yeah,
Let me do
sorry.
that. By adding the Blueprint movie to it, did you guys have a blueprint for doing that in advance? Did you kind of look outside the box and say, well, we really want to try to release something that's, you know, everything at the same time?
Absolutely, yeah. Because you know, if you're going to give it away free, then you've got to offer something that they buy, so they don't just get the what they got for free. And we're going to have a nice booklet, and it's a lot of works, lavish artwork, you know. And I think you've got to do that. It's a marketplace, you know, and CD sales are going down. All the record stores are closing. Music should be free, I think. And if people like an artist, or maybe they'll buy some back catalogue instead, who knows? Or maybe they'll buy a T-shirt, or maybe they'll come to a show. It doesn't matter. I don't mind. Any of those responses are fine. You know, it doesn't matter if they buy the new record, because if they don't buy the new record, maybe they'll come to a show if they like it, you know.
So we've talked about the technology. Tell us about the music. What do you think about punk rock these days? What do you think about the evolution of the genre? And what do you think about, you know, music that's inspiring you? What is inspiring you?
Well, I don't actually listen to much music. I'm always involved with either finishing something off I'm doing, or writing or something. So I end up not having much time to actually listen to other stuff. And new stuff I hardly ever.
read all the books. I got a dose of good looks. In a crisis, I know who to call. 'Cause I'm from the wrong side of the track.
Sometimes I think about that now, how metal has infused its way into punk rock so much. You know, started with punk rockers loving Motorhead, and then really expanded from